Disappointing loss. I'm not going to wear my guys down there. The guys that are out there battling their butts off, and not enough to win, not enough to be a great program, but it starts with just being better each and every day, and so that's what we're going to continue to try to do each day that we got the rest of the season, and we got 14 days left to try to improve, and we got 2 games that mean a lot to us, and we want to play as hard as we can. So not good enough. Not good enough by any stretch of the imagination. So that's really all I got.
Where did it kind of start to spiral down today?
Well, the first drive we gave a touchdown that didn't help. Then they go down and force a punt, come down and make it 14-0. Or I think it was 13-0. I don't know if they missed the second one or the third one. And then we get I think we threw a pick, short field, and then they score on second down. Quarterback scrambles out, finds the guy in the middle, back in the end zone. Then the offense, they force another punt, and then we go down 20-0. Then we score a touchdown, get a stop. Feel like we're in the game a little bit. Goes a little bit back and forth. We're down 16 and a half. First play of the second half, we throw an interception. Then we give up a touchdown on second down again. Second and I think 9, something like that. And then kind of spiraled downhill from there. But it was, you got to be able to get stops and get the ball back for your offense and good field position, which we did once, and the offense went down and scored. And then we got to continue to move the ball and put points on the board. So, when you get beat like that, there's no moment that it kind of spirals. They were the better team today. They came out, out-coached us, outplayed us, and it's a good program.
Just on both sides, third down looks like just complete opposites of each other. Where did you guys struggle to convert, and why did you guys struggle to stop them?
We lost a lot of one-on-one battles on defense, and they got to a lot of 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4s where they're not. They got a higher percentage to get there. We're not stopping the run well enough to be able to get to 3rd down and longs. Offensively, we just struggled. It was Skidmore got hit a couple times and kind of lost his rhythm, and got some good plays down the stretch, which was good to see him bounce back from some tough hits, but it wasn't there today.
How much did PJ's absence early on impact just the rushing game?
Obviously, he's important. We're down so many people. I don't think it's one more guy doesn't make a big difference. We're just at this point we're going out and fighting with the guys we got. Like I said, we'll see. We're gonna watch film and see if they quit. But I think our guys really care about each other and fight. And this guy sitting next to me, he's been here for forever and love this dude. He was a warrior out there. So I feel bad for guys like that gave everything they got to the program and they're not able to have the success that they deserve. And he's one of the ones that will be here in 2 years, and he'll know exactly what I'm talking about. He gives everything he's got every single day, and so we got a ton of guys that are great men. So I'm proud of our team, what they do every single day.
Taylor, you were around in 2014. Does this have almost a similar feel to that season?
Kinda. The record is somewhat similar. Every team's different, and being a freshman, I was kind of just trying to figure out what was going on that year. But so I hope that the guys can use it like we used that year, and it made us a lot better for the next couple of years, obviously. And so I just keep telling the guys that if you learn from this, then things will be all right.
So how frustrating has it been to always give up that score on that first drive?
It's not fun.
Obviously.
And then it's hard. It makes it hard to. Well, now it's not that big a deal. Like once they score, we're like, hey, we can still win because we've done it before. But obviously, we want to try to get a stop on that first drive, and that doesn't help the situation that we're in. But we need a lot more stops than we're getting right now. So wherever we could get them would be nice.
Judd, how different is this offense having gone through now 4 quarterbacks?
I guess it's different in the aspect that they all bring different things to the table. But, everyone in the offense has 100% confidence in everybody. So next guy up is kind of something that's been happening a lot for us this year. So, nobody is really looking down at the injuries, I guess.
Do you have to like almost change the way you play receiver sometimes? Do you have like different chemistry with certain quarterbacks?
No, I mean, I think all our quarterbacks have a great relationship with everyone. We're pretty close as an offense, so, I mean, as long as everyone goes out there and does their job, it's the same thing every day, you know?
How do you, when you look at that scoreboard and see that big deficit, how do you kind of just keep fighting?
You can't really look at the score. I mean, we've been down 14 before, came back and won. Last year we came back a lot. You just got to go out there and do your assignment every play, and everyone takes care of their 111th. That's when good things start to happen.
Coach Warren, with Weber State coming up next week, what are the takeaways that you can, both positive and negative takeaways from this game that you can try and apply towards the matchup next week?
We'll see, but I mean, Weber that week is they got to bring the juice. The guys that haven't been here hasn't experienced a Weber rivalry, and they got to come out and give everything they got. And this is the last chance to go fight for something tangible. So we got a trophy on the line, and it means a lot for our players, and they play Weber, so it needs to really pick up, and we need to bring it next week.
Taylor, what's so special about playing Weber? Why is that such a big thing for the program?
I think just kind of the in-state thing. We want to be able to be the best football team in the state, and so that's a big part of it. And just kind of the history. I think there's been a lot of big games between us, so it's always good to beat Weber. Kind of makes your day or your week, your year.
Is it gonna feel different this year with you guys being down?
Hopefully it doesn't really change anything. I mean, for me, I want to win just like every other year, beat them, and so if we, pull the upset either way, I just want to beat them. So. Yeah.
Fair.
So, Coach, with like we mentioned before, unfortunate starts to the games, what's the issue with coming out cold, or is there something that you've seen that the team needs to improve on as far as coming out flat?
We have tried a lot of different things. I went deep into the bag of tricks this year and tried to find something to get us kick-started. So it's, I don't know. We had a new one today. I thought I was feeling pretty good about it, but no, it didn't work. So
What was it that you did?
We got up at 7:30 and did a nice crisp walkthrough, and did another one at 9:30. Felt like if we played enough plays, we could be warmed up by game time, but didn't help.
Do you have any ideas what you're doing next week for that?
No. Right now it's go lick your wounds, go take your medicine, and get better. It's grind tomorrow, work on some academic stuff, make sure we get the film cleaned up, and then it's back to work Monday.
Okay, and one last question. How do you, as the end of the season goes and comes to a close, how do you balance playing young guys and trying to get them experience and trying to send out the seniors with a bang?
They're all young. We've played everybody. We're running out of people to play, so I don't think it won't be tough this year. We want to play our seniors, but our young guys are all playing.
Is that beneficial, or is that detrimental at this point?
It could be beneficial. We'll see. If they're learning and continue to try to get better, and just appreciate the opportunity they're getting, because a lot of freshmen don't get to play around the country, and we have a lot of them that are able to play this year. So I hope they understand that they're getting a lot of experience that normal teams you won't get.
When it comes to that with the walk-on rule, is there anyone that you're going to be holding out?
Yeah, we've been doing that. Carlton Johnson would have been playing today, but he only has one more game left, so we'll play him next week. And there's some guys we've been rotating in and out just to make sure we redshirt them and get them 4 games.
All right, perfect.